What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Got another video here for today, and this is going to be why most resellers fail within the first 3 months. And pretty much it's going to be just like this. I'm going to be straight up giving my opinion on stuff, why I think most people fail, and we're just going to hop right into it. It is kind of bright out here, so you may see me squinting a little bit. I don't know why it's not like it's really cloudy, but regardless, it's still super bright. Now, the first thing that people mess up when getting into reselling is not knowing when to buy. Now, a lot of people, including myself, when I first started, I would just see something was discounted and I would go ahead and buy it without checking sales first. So you always want to check sales first. eBay is an amazing spot to do that. You can look at sold comps. You just go to filter and then hit sold items. So that's going to be one of your best places to look to determine whether or not something is actually worth buying. And another thing with that, sales rate matters as well, because you don't want to buy something that sells one time a month if you don't have that much capital. So make sure you look at sales, at least for how much it's going to sell for, but also for how often it's selling. And once again, just because something's discounted does not mean it's a good buy. I mean, I've bought stuff that was discounted like 85% off, and I still wasn't able to make any money on it just because nobody wanted it. So obviously, always check sales. That's going to be where most people make their very first mistake. Now, for thinking it is passive. Now, this one's a big one because a lot of people, they'll join the Discord and they'll pay the $75 a month and then just think they sit back and money comes in. Or even just after maybe they work for a week and then just sit back and they start making a ton of money. That's not how it is. There's very few things that are completely passive, and reselling is definitely not one of them. Is it simple? Yes, of course. Is it fairly easy? Not necessarily. It can be. I mean, that goes in with simple, but you can't just join the groups, sit back and expect to make money. You have to go out and buy the stuff. You have to go post it. When you sell it, you have to go meet up with people. You got to ship it. Now, I'm not saying this to discourage you from it, but it is work. Like, you have to do stuff to actually make the money. It's not like anything that's just you throw money at it and then you just get paid. Now, I've seen like people be so lazy when it comes to things like this. Just last week, there was a coin on the US Mint website, cost $110. There was another coin company, Pinehurst, who was cashing these out at $190. So literally all you had to do, go on the US Mint website, buy it for $110, go on Pinehurst website, create a purchase order for $190, and then as soon as the coin came in, you slap a new label on it, send it to Pinehurst, and they give you a check for $190. There were people who didn't buy it. Like, it was literally like, I'm not upset about this, but people say it's not worth it when they don't do any of the work. Like that one drop alone, they could have made $80 profit. And that was the easiest one. And it wasn't, keep in mind, it wasn't something that sold out like that. This was in stock for hours because it was limited to one per household. So people couldn't just buy however many they wanted. But even things like that, people didn't go and buy them. So you'll make however much you put into it. So if you put in just 1 hour a week, you're not going to make that much. If you're putting in 3 or 4 hours a day, you're going to make a good amount. So it's just equivalent to how much work you're going to put into it. Now, another reason people fail is they quit after challenges. And there's a vast variety of different challenges there can be, whether it be with customers. Maybe you have somebody who is unhappy with an item, they want to return it maybe, even though a lot of places, like on eBay, I don't accept returns unless obviously it's something that's not as described, then you kind of have to. But if somebody just changes their mind on something and complains to you about it, you're going to deal with unhappy customers. Now, I'm not saying that like you should make it a habit to go out and try to like deceive these people. Of course not. But people will buy stuff all the time and then have buyer's remorse and be like, oh, I wish I didn't buy that. But there's not really anything you can do about it. Now, another thing you can have with difficult buyers is, at least on Facebook and eBay, really, people are going to lowball you. It's just part of the game. You just got to take it and I usually just send a laughing emoji whenever somebody lowballs me, but there's nothing you can do about it. It's part of the game. And obviously, some other challenges. You're gonna have slow days. There are gonna be days where there isn't much to buy, where not much is dropping or not much is going on sale, and you just gotta be okay with that and go do other work that you can do, or even just take like a rest day kind of. If you're doing it full time and there's nothing to buy and you don't have any other work to do, then it's just a chill day where you can spend time with family, spend time with friends, do something else productive. There's plenty of different things you can do. And then slow sales is another thing. You can't expect everything you buy to sell within like a day or 2 days. Obviously some stuff will, but you can't expect it for everything. There's gonna be days where you don't sell anything. Even me with like 75 plus things in my inventory, there are days where I only have like 2 to 3 sales. And I mean, it's very rare, but there are some days where I'll have 0 sales. So it's just part of it. I mean, you can only control so much. You can only control how much you buy, but the more you buy, the more you're going to sell. So if you're not selling as much as you want to, go buy more. And the last thing, and this is where they'll start off well, but then the reason they fail after this is because they don't reinvest. Say you're starting with $500. Say within that first month you do really well, you're able to turn that $500 into $1,000. So you made 100% ROI. Then starting that next month, they take $500 out and then they take it and they pay themselves. Then they go get food or go get a pair of shoes or whatever. And they only have $500 left to actually invest into reselling. That's going to hurt you so bad. Like, I didn't start paying myself from this until it was like 2 years into it. And obviously I don't have as much responsibility as some of you guys may if you're full-grown adults, you have kids, whatever. But regardless, reinvest as much as you can. Don't take all your profits out, especially when you're just getting started, because that's going to be the best way to scale quickly is by reinvesting. And from there, it's just going to compound up. It's going to be like a snowball effect. So it's honestly my biggest tip for scaling, because obviously the more money you have, the more you can buy. And one recommendation I'd have for when you start paying yourself is, say your monthly goal is to hit $10,000 profit per month. Don't even start paying yourself until you've been hitting $10,000 profit per month for 6 months consistently. After then, you can start paying yourself out, and you may not even want to pay yourself that full $10,000. You may want to pay yourself just $5,000. So, I mean, at the end, it's really your choice. But those are the main reasons people fail, is just because they don't know when to buy, they quit after minor challenges, and sometimes people just lose motivation. It's not a get rich quick scheme. There's very, very little things that actually are that. If somebody's promising you that, it's more than likely a scam. But with enough time and enough dedication, then you can turn it into something amazing. I mean, like me, I do this full time now. Like, I can go do whatever I want at any time of the day with whoever I want, because I've been able to build this to where it is now. But I've been doing this for almost 3 years now. It's not like I just started this last month. It takes time. But like I said, I at least think it's worth it. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. But at the end of the day, we're all just living life, I guess. But that's going to be the reasons why people fail in reselling. If you guys want to see some more YouTube videos just like these, giving advice or just some info on reselling, be sure to subscribe. If you found this video helpful or entertaining at all, drop a like. I'd appreciate it. But if you guys have any video suggestions you want me to do or topics you want me to cover, go ahead and drop them in the comments. I'm always looking for more content ideas. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. I got new videos dropping every single week, usually at least every other day. So a lot of content coming for you guys. And if you guys want to message me directly, I always put my Instagram down below. But that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.